How's it going, guys? So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a project that I'll be doing, something that I'll be growing over our spring and summer. Spring's not too far away over here, September it starts, so I'm looking forward to that. So here I've got a couple of what we know as Chokos here in New Zealand and in Australia. They're known as Chokos. Hey, sorry. But in a lot of other places around the world these are known as Chayote squash. So it's a type of gourd that grows on a vine. They're frost tender, so if you live in a place with frost you can still grow them, provided you've got, I think, about 5 months of warm weather for them to grow and fruit.
You're a nutter.
So I'm going to be growing these very soon. I can't plant them out just yet because we're still getting frosts, but this one here is sprouting. Now I bought this from the organic shop already sprouting, and this is how you generally sprout them. Leave them in the fruit, put them on a sunny windowsill and wait for them to sprout. Now there is mixed reviews on how to actually get these to sprout. Some people say put them in the dark to get them to grow the sprout, and some people say put them on a sunny windowsill. But I tried the sunny windowsill method to carry on growing this. Like, it already was sprouted, but it has continued to grow, so that's good. Now, as I said, I'm getting frost, so I'm just going to plant this one for now. This one has started to sprout, but it's not quite there yet. So I'm just going to grow this in this pot until the frosts are over, and then I can plant it out into the ground. So I'll bring you in a bit closer so you can see, and I'll tell you a bit more about this vegetable. Okay, so here's the Choko here. Now they do sprout out of the bottom of the fruit, so that crack is already there, but this thing just starts to emerge out, and there, as you can see, is the little sprout coming out. Now as for this one, it's already getting there and starting to get its first leaves. Also, I'll actually go in a bit closer so you can see a bit better. So if you look up really closely, those little dots there, to me they look like little roots starting to form. I'm not too sure if they are, but I don't think the roots would come out of that end. Well, I'm not sure, but I would say the roots would come out of here, but yeah, that's what the leaves look like up close. Now, the interesting thing about this plant is that it's not only the fruit that you eat. You can eat the new shoots as the vine grows, so the tips of them. You can also eat the leaves, and when you dig up the plant when it's all finished, you can eat the tubers as well. So much like a potato, you can just eat them. So as for uses, a lot of people use these in things like stir fries to bulk them up, and it has a real mild flavour. But the thing about these is that they have the ability to soak up a lot of the other flavours around them, so they do become quite a nice addition to the meal, I guess. But they're not only used in savoury dishes, some people also use them in desserts, which sounds a bit funny, putting a squash in a dessert, but because of their bland flavour and their ability to soak up other flavours, some people use them in apple pies. So you might put, I don't know, 1/3 Choko and 2/3 apples, and they'll soak up the flavour of the apples and all the other things in the pie, and yeah, you won't even notice that it's a Choko instead of an apple, apparently, anyway. So anyway, I'm going to plant this guy into this pot just so he can carry on growing, grow some roots hopefully, and then he'll be nice and ready to plant out when spring arrives. So you just want to bury like the whole chayote. So this soil is just nothing special, just a bit of garden soil and a bit of compost and potting mix, but basically you just want it to be quite free draining soil because these are quite highly susceptible to root rot. So yeah, you don't want them sitting in a lot of water. So I guess I'm just going to leave that like that, give it a little bit of a water just so that those roots have some sort of moisture to go into, but I really don't need to water it again until it has roots because it is getting supported by the inside of the fruit, all of those nutrients. So that's cool, that's that one done. And as for this one, I'll just leave it on a sunny windowsill, let it carry on to sprout to about this stage, and then I'll plant that into a pot as well. Cool, so that's all done. Now I'll definitely keep you guys updated on how these grow. I'm hoping they'll take off in spring, so we'll see how that goes. It's all an experiment, so yeah, hopefully I'll get some good plants and some of these chayotes or Choko
squashes out of them. Cool, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye.